finally, the Edochie's family, of course, the head of the family, Peter Edochie, veteran Nollywood actor, the family has decided to review the RIP of their son, grandson, Kambi. Well, we all know what happened. It looked like a mystery. Not until we started seeing the dots linking together. And we know where it linked to. It linked to Judy Austin and Edochie. Both of them have been gallivanting on social media, and we've seen them try to deceive themselves more. They have attacked those that are telling them the truth. And one cannot just but go back to the interview granted by Peter Edochie, where he gave accolades to May. He said the backbone of that family, the success of that family is May. And now that my own son has decided to be out of that success and backbone, well, I don't know. He simply went into the forest and picked up a wood infested with maggots. And you know what that means. Till date, the Edochies have not accepted Judy, Austin, Obasi, Mogalu. They've not accepted her. No, not at all. According to Peter Edochie, a man full of wisdom. But, you know, at times when your children act in a certain way, there is a limit to what you can do. You will not want to go too hard against them, particularly if they are as old. I mean, if they are not under you anymore. Like Edochie is no longer a baby. He's a grown-up man that can decide for himself. According to Peter Edochie, he said, no, not at all. Mysterious things does not happen to us in this manner, particularly RIP. No, we are blessed with long life. There is something wrong, and that thing needs to be dealt with before it becomes a pattern. And not just that alone, Peter Edochie made us realize that whenever he dreams, oftentimes he will see Judy Austin, and he could connect the dots together. He realized that Judy Austin coming into the life of his son in the manner that she came, you know, they were both doing their things, you know, in life at times you just don't get that negativity 100%. It loads slowly at times. At times, it could be instant. Anyway, he said, the way I'm seeing this lady in my dreams, it points to something negative, something bad. And let us be very sincere for those who might think, oh, we are making up all of this. We are lying. We are just trying to frustrate the man. We are just, you know, bloggers who have nothing else to do. Can you please, if you are from the southeast of Nigeria, if you are Igbo, can you tell me the meaning of Edochie's new company, Isimili? Can you please tell me the name and the connection with real estate, with selling houses, building? Can you please explain? Now, for those who probably do not understand that language, it is simply head of the sea or the river or waters. What does that mean? The head of the waters. You know, we've been talking about this marine, talking about this, you know, I don't want to go there. Just digest that within yourself. I just decided to divert, you know, go to that angle so that you can connect the dots together. When we were talking about Edochie seeking for power in politics, knowing fully that he cannot, based on his low level of thinking, and of course, he knows that politics is a murky water. He wants to be rich. And to him, he has done a lot of ritual movies. He has done a lot of these things to realize that he should put himself in another, you know, extra. He should put himself. Don't forget that he has exposed himself somehow to some powers. Should we call it powers? Because all powers belong to God. Let's say to some energy or to some forces. That is why he could sleep in a coffin as an African. I'm not saying Europeans don't do it. You see Europeans, they act movie, they stay in a coffin, sleep, and come out and say, wow, I slept in a coffin. That's the final resting place of every human being at the end of the day. Well, in Africa, there are some spirits, just like how every locality, every nation, every region has their own forces dealing with them. So, in a nutshell, Edochie, before he could do that, as a young person who is not hoping and wishing to RIP early, he must have checked one or two, not because you cannot, but because there are people who are into occultic practices, demonic practices, who want to check you like, hey, you, what gave you the effrontery to lay in a coffin and think not what happened to you? Not because the coffin naturally will swallow the person that slept in it and came out again. No, there are people who are like watchdogs. Those are the people that will attack you. So for you to be able to do these kind of things, you must pay homage. Now, let's leave that aside. Now, he needed more power. He needed to do more. He wanted to be rich. He saw the likes of Obi Kubana and the rest of those guys. And he's like, who are these guys? Who are they? It's not like they are from this extremely rich home. I have to do something. I want to be big. And he felt that politics is the way to get money, to steal, to loot. And he needed power. He needed connection. That is why he's saying, Hurricane, he has paid his due through his son. But he knows that that is not enough. Now he's being led to Abuja. And he decided to call the name of the company something connected to the waters. I don't know how the sea, waters, the head of the sea. If you said water company, okay, he said the head of the water. So that's something that connects to some things. Anyway, his father is looking at it once again, like, even if my son was this ambitious, there was never a time that, he went so far. Now, I'm seeing signs that this young man has gone deep. He has decided to tread into some realms that could cost us short life. Because soon, the so-called whatever we were trying to, pay homage to preserve our life, to make our life longer. Now, it seems that this young man has decided to join hands with some other forces that will begin to delete us one after the other. And what is this? Just that journey of politics. Well, Edochie said he's not going to rest, that they need to dig deep into what RIP'd Kambi. They want to know. The reason why this man wants to know is not just because he loves his grandchild or loves his grandchildren. That is not what it is alone. The man has realized that there are more bigger problems. Even after his own demise, he's 70-something plus. After his own demise, he knows that the rest of the grandchildren, children of his own younger brothers, cousins and relatives, their life is not safe as a result of Edochie's greed for power, greed for money. And of course, he has been promised by Judy Austin, look, I'm going to take you into the realm. This realm will provide for you what you want. And obviously, it was simply shown a mirage. And in this mirage that is fake, false, he saw himself as the president of Nigeria. He was told, he was promised, and he is so happy within himself. That's why he's holding on to Judy Austin today, fighting tomorrow, because he wants to be president. In fact, he believes that what Judy Austin showed him should begin to manifest. That is it. To him, this thing that I saw is just simple. Let the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, just call me and say, look, Edochie, come and be president. I am old, I'm tired, I want to retire. But you know that, like I said, it's a mirage. It's a mirage. So Edochie knows, he knows all of these things. He has seen it already. And he's trying as much as possible to go through the RIP of Kambi so that they can now sit down and deal with this issue once and for all. If not, what is going to happen? That's why Rita Edochie, the aunt of Edochie, all of our talk and all of that is because they have seen beyond. They know that this is not just about someone, getting himself involved in polygamy. It is far more than that. There are deeper mysteries that they have seen, but they've not totally seen everything. And they want to bring back the RIP of Kambi so that they can retrace and begin to dot, every I that needs to be dot, every T that needs to be crossed. So everybody will be called on the table. Accountability is required. If not, what is going to happen in that family is beyond human comprehension. So family battle is still being fought as at this moment as I'm speaking. And the promises that Juju Austin gave Edochie, none of them is coming forth. None of them is showing positive. There is confusion. She's also going through some form of, issues. Because every now and then, Edochie will call her attention like, what you people promised, what you said, what's going on? My son is gone. Now I'm here. Okay, we're in Abuja. They did all of that Abuja thing to deceive and assuage Edochie. So once in a while, he gets angry. And after a while, they assuage him again. This is how this false, wicked kingdom operates. What are your thoughts? Like and share. Subscribe to this channel. See you in the next update.